wanted to know if you guys could tell me who do you think wins the main event and why?
Well, I told you numerous times. I'm going for Leo Santa Cruz. I think Santa Cruz has got the potential, the power, the strength, the determination to keep moving forward and breaking him down. So he's got my vote right there.
Juan?
Man, I'm the main event. I'm going to win, but Tank's on Mayweather promotion, so he's Tank. I don't really care.
I'm a big fan of Leo personally because I know him and I think he's a great person. I think he's a great fighter. He's moving up and he's going to fight a much bigger guy here, and I can do nothing but root for him.
I'm gonna lean towards Tank. Known about him, since the amateurs. I believe he has just as much boxing ability as he has explosiveness, and I think he's gonna show it come fight night.
I got Tank. Same thing. I think I know he's the bigger man. I think he has the bigger power, and he can be slick and defensive if he needs to. So I go with Tank.
Isaac, who do you think will win?
Va a ganar Leo Santa Cruz por decisión.
Decision Santa Cruz.
I got one more question. Growing up, who was the one fighter you looked up to the most?
Well, when I was coming in, De La Hoya was on top of the world. I watched him go down the LA Marathon. On the what is it called? The float. With the gold medal. So when he was winning the Olympics and he brought it back home to LA area, which it was home to me at the time. It was motivating for me. Someone from East LA just win a gold medal, which for me that was a dream. So that's what got my kick off. And later in years, Mike Tyson ruled everything when I moved to Vegas and started boxing at Golden Gloves Boxing Gym, his home at the time. And things like that. Two great guys who are legends in the sport of boxing.
Mine were Julio Cesar Chavez. Growing up as a kid, that's what attracted me to boxing, was my father going to watch the fights. And then as I grew up as a teenager, I started watching Floyd, and his style was just, and the way he was, it took over. And Floyd and Julio Cesar Chavez.
As a kid, started watching boxing, really loved it. My favorite fighter was Ricky Hitman Hatton. It's funny because I love his personality, I love his style, I like everything about him. And so that would be my childhood favorite.
One of my favorite fighters is Juan Manuel Marquez. Just being a technical Mexican fighter, he could pick his shots when he wanted to, but when things got tough, he really bit down and made some shit happen.
I'm a historian, so that's kind of hard for me to answer. But number one was always Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, then Duran, and Pernell Whitaker. As a southpaw, you have to watch Pernell. It's no way. You have to watch Pernell Whitaker. And one more is Henry Armstrong. Just how he broke everybody down, just beat them up. As a small man like that, I love that style. So I can't give you one. I'll give you four.
¿Por qué?
Manny Pacquiao y Mike Tyson porque son aguerridos, fuertes y porque van para enfrente.
They are like Mike Tyson, Manny Pacquiao, because they give a lot of fight. They fight and keep coming forward like me.